American Airlines has signed a deal with SpaceX to install Starlink high-speed Wi-Fi across more than 500 of its narrow-body aircraft. The landmark announcement represents the biggest upgrade in connectivity in recent memory for this U.S. carrier, and is certainly in a direct response to what are the evolving requirements of its passenger base. American Airlines confirms that it will install Starlink across its entire Airbus narrow-body fleet starting quarter of 2027. This will encompass many different fleet types within the broader A320 family, whether you are looking at some of your CEOs, those are the current engine options, or the NEOs in the new engine option. The airline's reliance on the A320 family is quite considerable, with the 500-plus aircraft to receive Starlink, therefore benefiting from upgraded connectivity for short to medium-haul services. In the future, even longer flights will be made possible. We've got to remember thanks to the delivery of the A321 XLR following a 2019 order. The U.S. carrier says that the upgrades will look towards the A319, A320, and A321 jets alongside your newer A321 NEOs, and the XLRs I touched on as those planes are delivered as well with the new features. The rollout will cover the domestic network, where obviously passengers demand connectivity and also fundamentally demand connections on a regular basis. It is more fundamentally coming from as well complaints from the customer base domestically that have seen the current in-flight internet simply not be up to the standard that you would require for the mid to late 2020s. As a consequence, the domestic and short-haul international network based on the aircraft and passengers carried well represents one of the most important areas of the business. American says the service will use low Earth orbit satellites thanks to Starlink to support streaming, gaming, and video calls, rather than what we've seen in the past as just simply email and messaging. And if you've had the chance to jump aboard the not just American Airlines, but generally other airlines that offer those email and messaging services, my word, are they incredibly unreliable, and for most of the time simply do not work at all. As for the finer details on how this Starlink will be adopted, how it will be available, that remains to be seen. We're simply getting the announcement that Starlink will debut on these Airbus single aisles in the coming years as part of a very big investment into what will be the short to medium haul network and those single aisles. For years now, American Airlines has been sitting behind its competitors such as Delta and United, and the business is very much aware of the position that it finds itself in. As competitors have soared ahead following the COVID-19 pandemic, and with that been better placed financially to take market share, loyalty, and customer satisfaction levels, there is now more than ever no better time than to try and close that gap. American Airlines believes in-flight Wi-Fi speeds are very important, and because many of its current narrow-body aircraft are relying on your older satellite systems, passengers are finding the speeds too slow for the modern age and their travel requirements. The implementation of Starlink is strategic, but it is very much aimed at addressing some of the pressure points that have been created with their customer base. Notably, as an airline, how can you avoid losing not just premium travelers, but also your corporate passengers? They are a significant part of the day-to-day flying. They account for a large share of the revenue, and you have to address why they may be leaving. Obviously, if competitors are offering superior connectivity options and someone is traveling for a corporate business-related reason, the likelihood that they will want to complete work on that flight is high. If American cannot offer the speeds that they need to be able to conduct that work, and this is so integral, ignoring the loyalty, they're going to go for the better option. Additionally, as well, the internet, well, it remains a core part of any product that we now see at an airline. Offering an upgrade over the baseline, and now the highest possible standard for travelers, is important. Fundamentally, this allows the airline to keep up with what we're seeing industry-wide, not just central to the US, and push to install those connectivity options to improve speeds that match what is found on the ground. I'd love to hear your opinion on this down below in the comments. It's the next investment being made by American Airlines as they are aware the gap that's being created between them and their competitors, and then are striving to try and close that in different ways. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you back here very soon. Oh, we'll fly, oh, we'll fly, oh, we'll fly, oh, we'll fly.